what's going on, guys? And Andrew here, back at you with another video. As I said on Saturday when I did Terminator Genisys, I'm doing my update video this week. Um, so basically, I picked up about 15 new titles, but I had about 7 or 8 movies that were coming here from friends that were not that I didn't buy, that basically they had sent me out of the goodness of their heart. I'll let you know who they are. Getting right into this here. I'm going to get right into... I'm going to get in my non-horror right now, and then, of course, as usual, and then I'll go on to my horror. So up first, I'll go with the DVD. I got my friend Dan, who people know as Reject Films on YouTube, sent me this one, and there will be 5 others that will be coming. This is the non-horror that he sent me, and man, this is just a all-around incredible film, like one of my favorites that I've seen. Non-horror. It's probably honestly in my top 5 of non-horror movies. I absolutely love this film. Everything about it. It was so good. Getting into non-horror, ironically, they're 2 religious movies, and they're 2 pretty much very similar. Well, they're similar in their what they're about, but Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ. This is a combo pack. I upgraded this to Blu-ray. Pretty big fan. It's an incredibly shot movie, well written and everything like that. It's one of those movies where I kind of watch it maybe once every year. Maybe not buy everything that he's selling, but it's still a really good movie nonetheless. It's still an emotional movie. Up next is The Last Temptations of Christ. This is my first ever Criterion pickup. So, I'm really happy with this. I looked at the transfer. It looks incredible. I'd honestly never seen this movie before. I haven't watched it yet. But this is a Martin Scorsese film, if you guys weren't aware of this. I've heard nothing but good things about it from some friends. This is I love Scorsese, and it's just a curious movie that I've not seen yet. So, be checking that one out soon too. All right, so getting into my horror, I'm gonna start with my DVDs and then go into Blu-ray. I did buy one season of a show, and I will show you guys what that is. By the way, let me show you this right here. This Last Temptations thing. Criterion has this thing where that's their. And then they have this whole booklet. All their releases contain booklets, and this guy pretty much does a full-length review of the movie and things like that. And it has some cool information on it. So if you're ever into Criterion, maybe you don't pick this one up. Maybe it's not for you, but maybe pick up some Criterion. I do recommend it. So for this show, I picked up the first season, and this is the only season available for it, of Poltergeist: The Legacy. I think the show basically taking the movie kind of... I honestly haven't watched an episode yet, so I couldn't tell you, but from what I understand, it's like an X-Files version of the Poltergeist movies. Like the first movie, how it's based on, the burial ground and things like that. It basically comes with 3 separate cases. It's just got the 1 disc in every one of them. Oh, this one has... wait. The first half, you got 2 discs, and then 1 disc at the end there. There's 5 discs in all. Honestly, I haven't watched this yet, but I've heard nothing but good things from friends on podcasts, on my some of my pages that I go to on YouTube. This one isn't technically a horror movie, but was sent to me by a friend, and I know that Aronofsky's films kind of go on the verge of like horror-esque type stuff, but Requiem for a Dream. Now, I haven't watched this movie yet, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. And this is what Jennifer Connelly, right there, she won the Oscar for this movie. I'm really excited to watch this one eventually. I love Aronofsky's films. I own, what is it? I own The Black Swan and I own Noah. I love both of those. Those are both at least 9 out of 10s for me. I'm sure I'll like this one. Not horror, but it kind of verges on it. That was sent to me by Dan Reject Films. He sent me 3 more. 2 of them I'll show you here, and that is the Underworld films. The first 2, I think. Now, I honestly have not seen. I have not seen any of these films before. I've heard good things are like action horror, kind of like Van Helsing type movies. I'm just curious to check them out and see what they can offer me. Because fan of Kate Beckinsale. Last movie that Reject Films sent me is Interview with a Vampire. Man, I watched this movie and I really enjoyed it. It was a very good story. It's more of a like one of those horror movies, kind of like where it's kind of like it reminds me of movies that I'm watching tonight. Twilight, although much better acted and made films, where they take horror characters and they kind of make a drama out of it. Twilight was more romance drama, but this is more like drama. It really works though. I do like this film. Just really good stuff. Up next, my friend Abriel sent me this movie, and oh man, the movie he sent me was Martyrs. Oh boy. If you guys know anything about this film, it's a very extreme film. It's a French film, I believe, and it's part of the what's quote-unquote Fab Five of the French films. Man, this is it wasn't like on-screen gore wasn't that bad. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but psychologically it was scarring. Like, I went to bed and I just couldn't stop thinking about it, man. It made me feel nauseous watching it. I don't know. Like, it wasn't on screen a lot of the time, but yeah, oh man. I recommend it though. Man, it's such a great film. Up next, so I was looking online at some of these, like horror films that are like set in the snow. I found a couple of them. The first one up here is Class Trip. This is a foreign film. I can't remember where this is from. Yeah, I can't remember where this is from. It doesn't say on the cover or anything. But I've heard this is like a slasher-esque type movie. I haven't yet to watch it. I'll be watching it soon. It's kind of like, it's like February, so I'll be watching like My Bloody Valentines and things like that coming up soon. But yeah, Class Trip, I've heard nothing but, pretty good things about it. Up next, another one that takes place at a ski resort, so I was super excited about this one, and that is Cold Prey. This movie plays it more straight. This is a Swedish film, I believe, or Norwegian, I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember where it's from. But yeah, this was a excellent film. I enjoyed it. It was definitely more straightforward, very well made. The gore's pretty good. The kills are, not very creative, but they're well executed nonetheless. All around, I really enjoyed this movie. I couldn't recommend it more. Up last, basically my brother is a huge fan of this movie, and I know, man, Jeremy NES Roll at 22. Huge fan of this movie as well, and that would be Grave Encounters. Now, this movie, for the longest time, I looked on. We were looking on Amazon, and it was like $20. And I'm a fan of the movie, but man, I wasn't spending no $20 on it. I think I found it for like $6 on eBay, like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, yeah, man, no, no second thought about that one. But yeah, it's a really good film. They only have it on DVD for Region One, so yeah, that's why I got it for DVD. Um, Up next, these are actually unopened because I got these brand new, and yeah. Um, but basically, I got these brand new, the Grave Encounters movies. Now, my brother had. Long story short, the reason why I have two of them is that my brother gave me his Star Wars movies, and I traded them in, their DVDs, and I bought these. You know, I bought this movie for him, but I wanted one for myself, of course, because I was getting the first one. But yeah, this is a combo pack and everything like that, and I'm going to open mine up here. I'm not going to open my brother's up till he gets it. But yeah, I guess it's, oh yeah, it's got one of those snappers, how it snaps out and everything. But yeah, this one is nowhere near. By the way, I'm excited. I'm super glad that I got a slipcover for it. That's super cool. You know, even if you buy them brand new, not all the time do they come with slipcovers or anything like that. But yeah, this is pretty exciting that I got them with slipcovers. Now, I've been one of those ones who's been a prude and like will really, really try to go out my way to get slipcovers. In fact, I just bought like 5 Scream Factory slipcovers for my friend for like what was it, $20 or something like that, 5 of them. So you'll see those in my March update, or this, yeah, it'll be my March update because I won't be going back home till March. Anyways, I'm having a hard time getting this open, and screw that. But yeah, Grave Encounters 2, still a load of fun. Up next, I upgraded my VHS collection. The first one comes as a combo pack. And I'm not sure why the second one isn't a combo pack, but it just comes with the Blu-ray. But yeah, I mean, it was time. I mean, I like these movies enough, and it's time. If a movie has a Blu-ray release, I tend to do that because it's just, you know, if you watch the movie in the best quality available, you know, that's what I'm trying to do. So, yeah. But, yeah, so it's the VHS movies. I love both of them. The second one's my favorite. Up next is the last of my snow horror pickups that maybe ever, I don't know. But okay, so this is the Frozen. I've heard nothing but awesome things about this movie, man. I've heard that it's incredible, that it's one of the best. It takes place on a snow resort as well, and I just can't wait to watch this movie. It's you know, I've had it for a week or two, but you know, I haven't, like I said, it's February. Right after February, I'll start watching all these movies. But yeah, super loving that one. Now, this one I actually got for free when I bought VHS. It just came with the 2-pack of it. And this is Plague Town. I don't know much about it. I know it's in the 4s on IMDb. And I don't know what to think of it. I don't know. The premise of it sounds like it could be promising. It sounds pretty unique, but we'll see. I'll give it a watch. Now, up next, I upgraded my Children of the Corn, obviously. I upgraded to this one because I've heard that it's a really good transfer, and I popped it in, and it would look pretty good. This is actually an out-of-print. For some reason, all of Anchor Bay's Blu-rays go out of print, because if you look at these, all of these are pretty much out of print. Dawn of the Dead's out of print, Day of the Dead's out of print, Children of the Corn's out of print. This one isn't out of print. It's still pretty cheap. But Hellraiser's out of print, and I think Halloween isn't out of print, but I do think it runs pretty expensive. I don't know. I think my brother got that one. But, like, all of their things go out of print. I don't know why, but I do love, I love this movie, and the transfer's great. And then I got the sequels. 3 through 6 comes on a pack. No 2, though. 2 doesn't have a release. The thing that sucks most about this, 1 disc. It grinds me. It annoys me to death whenever movies come in like a 4-pack with 4 on 1 disc. But the transfers look pretty good on them, so. Then up next is the remake of Children of the Corn. I decided to buy these because I wanted to give this franchise a shot. You know, we watched these probably about 5 years ago. What is it, Austin? And we absolutely hated them. And yeah, so that I was just like, whatever. But I don't know. I'm willing to give it another shot again. Now, next to last pickup is a movie. I actually think I'm probably going to give this to my brother because he wanted this one so really badly, and you know it's going to go to him. So, Don't Breathe. I've heard nothing but great things about it, other than Moods. Moods isn't like as high as other people, but I've heard excellent things from everybody else on it, and yeah, again, this is one I haven't had the chance to get to yet either, but man, excited to. Now, this last one I really did not want to pick up until summertime, but it was cheap enough, and it had a slipcover, and I really wanted to make sure I got a slipcover, and that was The Shallows. It was like $11, you know, and it has a slipcover, even though it's a little bit damaged on the sides. It's better than not having a slipcover, which would have annoyed me to death. And I'm glad to have it, man. This is such a beautiful film, and it is one of my favorites. It's top 5 of last year, I think, in my opinion. And Blake Lively just kills it, and she looks beautiful too. My God. But yeah, so that's going to do it all for this video. Yeah, so coming up for you this month, like I said before, I pretty much have I don't have all of my movies enough to make a top 10 list, or I might be, you know, leaving some off, I fear. So pretty much I'll probably be doing just random reviews just of different movies that I like, that I'm watching this month. I'm going to be doing one of the My Bloody Valentine, because if you know, a couple months ago I got the special edition of it. I will be doing a review of it with the added scenes and the added gore and everything. So be looking out for that one. Other than that, I got you know, until I get back in my other room, until I get all my movies back again. You know, it's going to be tough for me to do you know, those kinds of top 10 lists and everything. But yeah, just be looking out for random reviews. Yeah, those will be coming up this month. So try to do something unique with them. I'll try to do maybe compare and contrast. I'm missing one movie that I just realized it like 5 minutes ago. I've been in this room for a little over a week now, and I realized that I forgot one of my favorites, personal favorites, and that's Shredder, that I don't have with me, and I'm just super annoyed that I didn't bring it with me. I forgot it, and it's just annoying. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think about some of these pickups, some of you enjoys, and be willing to subscribe to some of those people. And yeah, just have a great day, guys. See you on probably Friday with a review.